part 24 of reading all of the Penguin Modern box set books and giving each of them a 1 to 5 star rating. Number 24 was The Skeleton's Holiday by Leonora Carrington. There are 7 stories in here, and they're all these insanely crazy fever dreams. They're all very surreal. White Rabbits was about this really creepy house, and this person lives across from it, and then they realize that someone is in there, so they go in. There are some weird people in there, as well as a lot of rabbits. Uncle Sam Carrington was about a girl who has this family curse, so she goes into the woods to find a cure. Super surreal. At one point, there's these 2 cabbages fighting each other until they become salad. The Oval Lady was about this 10-foot tall girl who's playing horse. It reminded me of Studio Ghibli in Spirited Away, that like big baby. The Debutante was about this girl that has a party happening in her name and she really doesn't want to go. She's friends with a hyena. She gets the hyena to off her maid so that she can wear the maid's skin on her face so the hyena doesn't look like a hyena. The last 3 stories were probably the most surreal, and it got increasingly harder to understand what the hell was going on. The 7th horse, I think, was about some like centaur woman horse getting stuck in some bramble bushes. The lady of the house, I think, got upset by that and then thought it was her husband's fault, and then the husband got upset and then I think he trampled her and she died. Second to last story was My Flannel Knickers, and I think it was about societal expectations and appearances. I also think Leonora Carrington was in a mental ward and wrote this as like a surreal take on the mental ward. The last story was The Skeleton's Holiday. I don't know what to say. I have no idea what was happening. I think at one point the skeleton was adorning like nuts onto its body. I don't know. 4.25 stars. Maybe it's a 4? Maybe it's a 4.5. Actually, you know what? I will give this 4.25 stars. I do think it's one of the more interesting ones in the box set. The next story will be the halfway point of the modern box set, and it is The Finger by William S. Burroughs. Bye!